All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another live stream. So we had the second last episode of this half for Fear the Walking Dead earlier on tonight. Red October's back. Hey, welcome back, Red. How's it going, man? And so I decided, well, why don't we continue with that? So I did a review earlier for episode 6. I thought it was an awesome episode, and that leaves us with one episode left for Fear coming up. Oh, that's good, man. Good stuff. So we also did a live stream earlier for the other stuff, which was fun. I just wanted to give my thoughts on kind of that million mega march thing that was happening in Washington D.C. and my thoughts on whether or not the truther movement or the resistance movement is actually legitimate. And I pretty much said in that video that I not really. No, I don't really think so. Yeah, that's true. She hasn't been in many episodes this season, has she, Tesla? That's true. But I think returning for episode 7, is that right? So we'll see that. That should be good. And that one last episode for this half for Fear, man. I do kind of wish they'd have finished that 8th episode, but maybe it's not so bad. 7 episodes is a lot, and also these episodes have been better than the episodes are usually. So that's something as well. Hey, Project, how you doing? How's it going, man? So right now, Fear the Walking Dead season 6's first half is having its highest rated season so far. So it says, I'll just quote it from comicbook.com. Fear the Walking Dead's ongoing season 6, the 3rd season from showrunners Andrew Chambliss and Ian Goldberg, currently holds an 86% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes to top the 84% scored by the Dave Erickson ran season 3. But we'll see if the season finishes off still above season 3. So right now, season 3 for Fear, regarded as the best season. And season 6, if it continues like this, may be besting it, but we'll see what things look like when we get to the second half later on here next year, most likely. Next summer, probably. The new season also secured the best audience scores in series history at 86%, overtaking season 3's 78%, season 4 65%, season 1 62%, season 2 59%, and season 5 43%. Wow, I didn't realize that season 5 was rated so low, but I guess that's because of its second half. That's why. Because the first half was actually pretty good. It was just those last kind of 2 episodes for season 5 that really I think a lot of people didn't like. But I agree so far with these episodes and this season for Fear being its highest rated yet. I do think it's been amazing so far, and looking forward to seeing the finale episode next week. I also saw that the Walking Dead universe has a paid product placement for Mountain Dew. If you guys didn't know that. So I guess PepsiCo, is it Mountain Dew PepsiCo, spent $70 million on product placement in The Walking Dead for Mountain Dew. So I don't think, it's like, wow, $70 million to have your Mountain Dew products in The Walking Dead. That is ridiculous. Is that not enough to pay for the whole budget for the entire original canon series? Like right there. I'm pretty sure that is, isn't it? Just that alone makes Walking Dead profitable. Why are they ending this in a couple of years? It's like, I don't know. But Fear is so good right now. If they can keep that going in the same way they have, then I guess it's not so bad. But $70 million for Mountain Dew product placement is wonderful. Okay, what do you guys say so far? Lisa in the cold said, Fear is killing it this season. Each episode is better and better. Loving it. And also, World Beyond's episode tonight was actually pretty good as well, too. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was really good as well. Yeah, they did have the Mountain Dew scene in World Beyond, right? So that's kind of funny. And I'm trying to think, for the original Walking Dead series, did they have any Mountain Dew products in the series this year? Because if they spent $70 million to have a Mountain Dew bottle in World Beyond, they got ripped off. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's not, yeah, there's probably a lot of advertisements and stuff in between, but that's a huge deal, man. That should be enough to pay for, to pay for Walking Dead budget-wise just by itself, right? So yeah, but this season's been awesome so far, and Nerdvana said, this episode was okay, and I agree. World Beyond finally had a fully watchable episode. Yeah, they did. Finally, man. Proxy says, hey, Trev, what are your prediction with what's going on with Daniel? He is a tricky one right now. Well, we did find out that he does not have memory loss. He's faking it. And that he has been kind of meeting with Morgan a little bit. So I would think that with Daniel, pretty soon here or by the end of the season, we'll likely see him start to sabotage more and more things and likely see Morgan and the others gain strength. I would think that John will likely join with Morgan and join with them. And then we can see them mount a significant resistance back against Virginia. Thanks for asking, Eric. Jess is doing well. Yep, she's doing very well. Let's see, a short scene, talk about product placement. Yeah, I know, right? Lisa Nicole said, yeah, I saw the Mountain Dew on the sign, and they are sucking it down the bottle in the next scene. Yeah, that's funny. So don't really have too much thoughts there, Jack. I don't really know what he's up to nowadays. I don't know if he's still making Walking Dead videos or not. Is he? You can tell me that because I don't even know. Oh, Andrew Lincoln is also playing. I think he's playing Scrooge. Did you guys know about that? I think comicbook.com has an article showing that. So Rick left The Walking Dead so he could play Scrooge. Nice. So I saw that on comicbook.com and I was like, WTF. Andrew Lincoln left us from Walking Dead, from playing Rick, so he could play Scrooge. I was just like, wow. I don't know. First it was Penguin Bloom and now it's Scrooge. Well, I guess the man can work on whatever projects he wants to work on. It's his deal, right? But as a fan of Walking Dead, it's like, damn it, we want our Rick back. Meanwhile, he's playing Scrooge. It's like, I don't even know what to say. Major Michael Payne said, why the hell did June save Virginia? And that's a good question, right? Why did she do it? Why didn't she just let her succumb to the hand thing, or maybe cut it off and let her bleed out or something like that? I guess it's her oath, right? It's June's oath as a nurse to save and help, serve and protect. So she followed her oath. She did in a micro what she's supposed to do, but in a macro, by doing that, you got to think that she's going to likely hurt the group and hurt others more because of the damage that Virginia will do. But if she gets her hospital, then maybe it could work out okay for her. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, what the hell? Billie Jean had said, freaking amazing episode. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, screaming at someone to kill Virginia. As frustrating as it was, I'm so happy that John left. Yeah, you can understand why he would want to leave after all of that. Yeah. So, okay, let's see what you guys say. Yeah. Well, Jack, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's gone. You didn't answer my question for you there, Jack. But I don't think it's gone downhill since Rick left or anything. But obviously, we knew before Rick left that once Rick left Walking Dead, it was going to be less popular after. Like, we knew that was going to happen no matter what. They came at it with some amazing episodes. They did the time skip. They did the Whispers with Jesus and that whole thing right away. They had the awesome fight between Daryl and Beta. So they did a lot of great stuff. But yeah, we knew almost right away that once Rick left, it was going to be difficult for them to continue, right? But that's the way it is with any series if you lose your lead. It's this season was awesome, though. I do have to admit, it's not like they haven't put the work in or they haven't done some amazing episodes since Rick left. It's just that it was going to happen. It did happen. Rick did leave. They did the best they could to recoup it after. But it is kind of sad that he did. But we'll see the movies eventually here, maybe when he's done doing Penguin Bloom and Scrooge or whatever. I don't know. But I would hope for them to start filming the Walking Dead movies pretty soon. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, we get Scrooged. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we miss seeing him in Walking Dead. That's the truth. So good stuff there. AOTD had said, Negan messed up Sherry's head. That's why she is the way she is now. Yeah, that's true. So in last week's episode, we had Sherry discussing with Dwight, what to do about Virginia. Sherry wanting to go after Virginia with reckless abandon, and Dwight kind of stopping her. So yeah, Negan did screw up Sherry's head a lot, I think. And that's what's happened to her as a result, which is Well, yeah, it's not good. Negan definitely didn't do everything right. That's for sure. Jamie Landers says, unrelated, but season 6, episode 6 of Fear was really good in the live stream. Yes, it was. And I keep pronouncing Silas's name improperly. Comedy Tragedy said, Trev, it's pronounced Silas, not Silas. So that's my bad. Silas, or let's see, Silas, right? Silas. Okay, I'm going to work at it because I keep accidentally calling him Silas or Silas. So Agent 86 has said the big guy didn't do it, so he thinks someone else did it, like maybe the kid. What's his name? Percy. Maybe he did it in World Beyond. So that could be the case. Radioactive said next week's scene has Silas chained up to a rail, and they leave. He's going to saw his arm off and become Merle 2.0. That's way more to the story than Silas snapping and killing Tony. Well, we'll see what they do with that. At least something good is happening in World Beyond. That's something different. It's been, we finally got a good episode this week with this episode. That's episode 7, right? I'm trying to think like in my mind here because I reviewed that. I posted the review for that on Saturday, but it's about time we finally got a good episode for World Beyond because it's been a while. Hey, Toxic Black Rain, how are you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Lisa in the Cold said, agree, Jeremy. It's sad he's gone, but it is great. I mean, overall, that the other characters get more screen time. Yeah, I wish Rick would have never left, but they got to get those damn movies done at some point. We're going to be in 2021 pretty soon, so I would think they've got to film it in 2021. I mean, come on, man. That's been a long time. So Tesla said, I think Virginia answers to a more powerful group like the Commonwealth. Yeah, I don't think she does. No, I don't think so. I think that the Pioneers are their own deal, but a few people have brought up that idea, Tesla, so maybe there is some truth to it, but I think that she's an independent, pretty sure. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. What else did I have for this one for tonight? John Carpenter said, I don't really care, but I'm thinking Percy killed his uncle after he found the big dude drunk with busted up fists to turn the rest against him. He's a con man. The big guy was the only one that really didn't like him. Well, it's possible because they are very tricky, right? So it's possible Percy could do that, but I'm going to go with right now, I don't think that's the case. And then Hermes asked if I wear makeup, and no, I don't. It's just the saturation of the camera, the way the camera picks it up. And Twilight Gardens says they were going to kidnap her. I know it. So for thinking from World Beyond that Percy and his uncle were going to kidnap Iris, and maybe Silas stopped it. So we'll see if maybe that's the case. Well, I think that's all I had prepped for this one for you guys. Hey, welcome, Guts. We did do the other live stream earlier, and it sounds like most people have probably gone to bed at this point. So that's what it is. So any questions from you guys before we wrap? Probably wrap here soon. Okay, World Beyond has 10 episodes a season, I believe, so it should keep going next 3 weeks. Well, what they're doing, Jeremy, is they're doing a double finale. So next weekend, we're seeing episode 8 for World Beyond, and then we're seeing episode 7 for Fear, which is its last episode for this half. And then the week after that, they're doing a double finale for World Beyond, which I think is smart because it's not, I think they knew when they watched it and they tested it through that it probably wasn't strong enough to stand on its own. So they paired it as an add-on with Walking Dead and with Fear, which I think was a smart decision. You pair it with the others so that it doesn't stand out too much by itself as being really weak. That way, more people will watch it. You'll get more viewers, and it makes more sense that way. That's what they did with it. So a double finale the week after. So we basically have 2 weeks left of Walking Dead until early next year when we see it come back with those additional 6 episodes for season 10. Yeah, thanks, Darcy. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, Western Alliance stuff on last episode of Walking Dead. Yeah, they are a pretty cool group. I like the Texas vibes and everything the Pioneers have. It's cool, it's different, and it's pretty good. So Project Nirvana said it's episode 7, so they're going to both be over next week. No, well, yeah, so 9 and 10 the week after for World Beyond. So we have 2 weeks left of World Beyond, 1 week left of Fear, and that's what it is. Yeah, we'll do a short stream, Guts, because I did the stream earlier where we went into all of the controlled opposition stuff, which I have a lot of interest in. I think a number of people did too. People joined it, people liked it. So if you missed the stream earlier and you want to hear my thoughts on controlled opposition and the Million Mega March or whatever, then in Washington, you can watch that video where we go into it and everything. Pretty fun stuff. So I like that as well too. That's good stuff. Jack never got back to me, and yeah, I think that's about it for what I had for this one for you guys. Okay, Tim's got one. Trev, what are the best seasons of Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead? Well, I pretty much have done quite a few videos giving my thoughts on favorite seasons of Walking Dead. For Fear, the best seasons are season 3, this season so far, and then maybe like season 1, even though it was shorter, and the first halves of 4 and the first half of 5. It's the second halves of those seasons that I think caused a lot of people not to like them, from what I remember from reviews and everything. So Jeffrey B. Lane said, Trav, your video on John Coleman is now right up there on YouTube with John Coleman. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So are you saying that the one Comedia 300 video is high ranked? Is that what you're saying? If so, then good. I'm happy to hear that, because I like to spread the word for stuff like that if we can. It's good for people to check out so they can buy the book and that whole thing. So yeah. So all right, guys. Well, I think that's 3 videos for tonight, and then the one earlier today. So that's 4 in total for today. If you missed any of them earlier, you can definitely check them out. And thank you guys for joining me again. I'll probably have another Fear the Walking Dead video for you guys Tuesday, most likely. So have yourselves a good night, guys. Thanks for joining again. And I'll see you guys again soon. Like I said, most likely on Tuesday, or check out the ones that you missed earlier. Thanks, Jeff and Tim, Guts, everybody. And I'll see you guys back again soon. As usual, it's Trev. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon. You too.